Morning, everyone. Today is August 24th, 2023. We are looking at the pound dollar trade, and we're on the 1 hour chart. As you can see, it set up a 1, 2, 3, and then a 2 ball. So the 2 ball was here, then it moved here. So we are waiting for it to close below the 1 hour moving averages before continuing with the trade. And that happens right between 9 and 10 platform time. So you go to the 5-minute chart and we say, okay, it's basically the UK Open, which is right there. And you get a, the next minute. So your trade entry is over here. And there is the entry. There's the stop loss. And this was let's say a 15 pips stop loss. And then we move to the H1. So on the H1, we still don't have an exit. But let's say we got out of the support there, weekly support. That gave us 65 pips. 40 lots, 65 pips, $26,000. All right, let's look at other pairs that may have set up. And let's go back here. Start with the pound yen. And pound yen also was doing the same formation, but didn't set up till 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 hours later. So if you look at the 5-minute chart on the pound yen, 3 hours from here is almost over here. You're in the middle of 2 ball retrace, so your entry would be here, and you would still be in the trade for 39 pips. Anyway, so let's just go down the list. Pound New Zealand, no setup. Pound Aussie, once again, consolidation, 2 ball. Euro NZD. Euro NZD was a long setup, but in the sense that the moving averages were rising on the 1 hour. So we have to look at the 5, and the entry would have been this one here. Okay, and stop loss over here. That would be a 22 pip stop loss, so still 40 lots. Take it to the H1, and you had an exit over here for 32 pips. Middle of the trend, so it's not bad. Swiss yen. Now said this was probably a 2 ball here, so similar setup. Didn't give much. Euro yen would have been an interesting trade. And did one of these things. Went long just on the 1 hour. Could have gone 30 pips or gone out at 6 pips. Euro Aussie. Similar trade to the Euro New Zealand. So here's your entry. Here's the exit. 45 pips. USD yen. I'm not going down to the 5-minute to look at the exact entries, but this entry on the 1 hour would be here. 64 pips. Pound CAD. Pound CAD. 1 ball. Retrace somewhere in here. That'll be 62 pips. Aussie yen. This is a 3 ball. This went sideways. So this is an interesting piece. How do you know you're going to get a good entry? So let's look at the 5-minute and take a look. So we are talking about, let's mark that. Over here, right at the euro open. So 5-minute, and we're going to be looking at amount. Okay, now let's look at the 1 hour. We're looking at the open of this bar right here. So let's look at the 5 from that point of view. We have a 1 ball retrace. Here's your entry, and wasn't much. Then you got a 3 ball retrace, and you have an entry that's ongoing, and that's like 5 pips in the money. So it's a patient trade, but eventually it'll play out. It's just how far will it go? So 3 ball at the top, so could go to the weekly pivot. CAD yen again, middle of a trend. Waiting at this bar. Okay, let's take a look on the 5-minute. So you're right here, 3 ball retrace. And then you have an entry here. And that took you up to 40 pips. So it looks like nothing on the 1 hour. But since the trend is already established, you can get some pips out of it if you're really desperate. Best thing is for the formation to set up. So 1, 2, 3, and this was the news, obviously. So New Zealand yen, same thing, still setting up 1, 2, 3. Euro dollar, set up a 3 ball, so this would be interesting entry. Would be here somewhere, right there. That's the entry. Here's a stop loss, say let's say up here. This is the euro dollar after all. Say 10 pips. And the exit was, this is not an exit, but this was an exit here, so it didn't give you much. 6 pips. It is what it is, right? USD CAD, 3 ball long, and say it went to the previous week high is 47 pips. Aussie dollar, 3 ball short. So you got a trade here, exit over here, 28 pips. Pound Swiss, again, no setup, so you won't even look at it. USD Swiss, 1, 2, 3, got a 3 ball setup. You come somewhere in the middle, 40 pips. New Zealand dollar, 1, 2, 3 is set up. Here's the entry. Here's the exit over 30 pips. And last but not least, gold. Gold 3 ball setup. Here's the entry. And it all depends on how much you were going for. 30 pips to 70 pips. So anyway, pound dollar, that's what I trade. Gave me $26,000, 56 pips, 40 lots. And that's it. The only news today was the unemployment change at 8:30 platform time, 8:30 Eastern time on the pound dollar, which is where this spike happened. But I was already in the trade. So that's it. 56 pips. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.